What is one tip I can give you to help sleep better tonight? Lighting. So make sure that you don't have really bright lights. I've got like these massive lights up here. If you can dim it, dim your lights down. If you can be in a room with a lot less lighting, half hour, 45 minutes before you go to bed, try to put your phone in either dark mode or away completely. It's better to not have any electronics, stimulates the eye and the brain a little bit too much. If you can have dimmers in your bathroom for when you get ready for bed and cleaning your face, it's a lot better to have a little bit less light than too much light. But try that tip and see if that doesn't make a difference for you. Thanks, and happy sleeping. Tip number 2 on being able to get to sleep better. A cooler room will help a lot more. So if you have an AC, lower the temperature down. If you've got a ceiling fan, put that on. Some people use the bed fans. They kind of go underneath the sheets. If you have to wear socks if it gets a little bit too cold for you, so it'll kind of cool the bed. But it is easier to sleep when it's cooler. Seems obvious, but just different things to try to do. There are even different sheets that are more cooling sheets than the normal ones. I have one that's actually, put your face on, it's actually kind of cold. And you wouldn't think it, it's a comforter. But there are those options, so try to figure out ways to keep your room temperature down a little bit more, and that will help with sleeping as well. So that was tip number 2. Watch one on a different one, but if you want more intense sleeping tips or really learning how to sleep, you got to check out my program. Thanks. Happy sleeping. Tip number 3. So some of you might be a little bit sensitive to, a car door outside, or if there's a cat, making a noise somewhere down the road. If you do find that you wake up really easily with different things, try a white noise machine. It's going to give you the solid sound, so it's going to kind of cover up those little occasional ones here and there that might normally wake you up. And you can get ones that have quite a different options. Watch out about the ones with the waves that kind of go to a slow crescendo, then crash in, because it's going to wake you up a little bit more. Pick one that's a little more consistent with the noise. You don't have to be a straight white noise, but something that's comforting, but a little more consistent. Or if you've got like a fan that's in your room that you can kind of put it on more to be a consistent noise in that respect, then that'll help too. Just don't think of it as this fan is noisy. Think of it as this noise is helping to block, and concentrate on the fan in a good way, and then your brain won't think of it as a negative aspect. So for more tips on sleeping, follow along. But if you need a little bit more intensive program on falling asleep, I have that for you. Check it out, and happy sleeping. Tip number 4, to help you be able to help fall asleep. So one other thing that's important with getting to sleep is to stretch. For me, that's a big issue. If I'm a little bit tense and a little bit wired, I like to take a few minutes ahead of time. You don't have to go into full meditation mode if you don't want to, but do some gentle stretches. One thing I actually like to do is, while I'm brushing my teeth at night, I do a very low squat on the ground. And so I'm just kind of squatted completely down on my feet, legs are out, and it's an amazing stretch. It really helps. And I'll do that while I'm brushing my teeth, just kind of sitting there, and taking care of 2 things at once. And it really makes a difference to release the tension in my legs. But you can, sit cross-legged and stretch out on one side and stretch out on the other. But it kind of puts your muscles in the right frame of mind to just relax. So try to do some stretches before bed, see if that helps you out. And I have a more intense program based on art-based, but you don't have to be artsy at all to do it. And my information for it is down below. Happy sleeping. Tip number 5. Okay, what is the lighting in your room like? Darkness, of course, is going to tend to make your eyes think more that it's nighttime. But look around the room, when the lights are off. Do you have blinds that light escapes through and kind of tends to bother you if the moon is too bright? Maybe turn them the other direction. See, I have ones near my bed that I found that I slept better when I turned them up instead of down because the light was hitting funny. Look around and see, like, is your, a phone charger really bright and flickering in the corner? So maybe you either block it or put it in a different room. What's the lighting like below your bedroom door? Is it really bright from the hallway? Does that distract you? Maybe put some sort of a guard on the bottom of the door so that you don't see that. So analyze your room. See what could be possibly being extra distractions for you when you're trying to relax and rest. But for a more intense program on learning how to sleep better, check out my program. But until then, happy sleeping.